Well, we're going to roll with this. I am here. Y'all probably thought I was going to forget, huh? Nope. It's Friday. And I'm ready to swing. Please excuse my nails today, tonight. Oh, it's all right. Right? Yeah, don't pay attention to this, y'all. Focus on why we're here. Yeah, totally different message came through than what I was expecting. I thought I was going to do the live for this Friday on did you manifest Renee or did you manifest Resfusia? But that's not what came through. I thought it was going to be either that or you've got mail and something just totally different. So I'm just roll with it, okay, you guys? And so just roll with me while I roll with it, okay? So I'm not going to get too much into it just yet. What I want to do as quickly as I can is kind of allow us to get comfortable, allow us to get situated. So what I'm going to do is just allow some of this. I'm trying to determine which, hold on. Eh. Bear with me. Y'all know how I do it now. Come on. If you're looking for super professionalism at this point, I may not be the reader for you. Yeah, let's just roll with that for now. Okay, so I'm just trying to get us in a mind, in a state of relax, focus, grounding, presence, really quick, nothing deep, okay? So I'm gonna shake the rattle a little bit, and that's just gonna break up dents and debris that we may have absorbed or picked up, whether it's through our internal dialogue and thoughts, the environments that we're around, anything that have happened in the whole day, just to kind of break it up. The intention is just to break it up out of the auric field and to just channel it, disintegrate it into Gaia. Okay. And after I do that with my handy dandy rattle, then I'm gonna use some of my created aura spray, crystal infused, moon charged, Reiki charged aura spray here over myself, over this reading, as well as you if you're open to it. Okay. But that's all we're gonna do. And we're going to do a 9-card spread. So I'm doing something different for this reading. I'm going to set the intention, shuffle, and then pick the top 9. Okay. After that, I'm going to shift or sift through any clarifiers that we would need for the 9. Okay. I have 3 traditional tarot decks. And then, of course, I have 3 oracles. And then I have a romance angel just in case, for whatever reason, something about love comes out for some of you, or just to answer a question or two for those of you who I know emphatically will come here about love. Okay. But that's not the theme. The theme, as you see in the title, is computer. And here's what came to me. This is why that's in the title. Okay. Just in case you're wondering. The message is that, especially for you computer gurus and nerds and geeks like myself, okay, the message, okay, that came through is this. You know how when we have a computer system, think about your laptop or your desktop system or your iMac or your iPad, right? Think about those systems. Well, yeah, think about those systems, right? Now, typically, especially with the Windows and the Androids, right? At some point, if we don't clean up the hard drive, what starts to happen? If we don't clean it up, we're just putting programs on there, we're downloading things on there, we're adding apps, we're doing this, we're doing that on certain sites and all this stuff. We notice that it seems to slow it down, right? It still works, it still functions, but we start having more glitches. It's moving slower, right? Now, even when we go and get a cleaning or we do our own self-cleaning on the system, right? It it speeds it up a little bit, right? Okay, so now you're clean and it's moving a little bit faster. However, what we notice is that some of the actual programs that are installed in there needs to be updated, or some of them are actually just outdated. Not only that, if we're on Windows 7, we notice that certain things just aren't working anymore, or it's not working the same, or it has its limits for what it is that we want to do, what it is that we want to accomplish. Okay. And then when we recognize that, we start to realize that, ooh, okay, so I got it cleaned up. It's going a little bit faster. However, it's still outdated. So it really didn't do me much good to just simply get it cleaned. It didn't even do me much good to just simply update that app or that software. I need an altogether new operating system if I want to function to the level of the capacity that my goals are. Otherwise, I can stay here too, but I have to accept the limitations of that as well. So many of you, this is why the message came through. Many of you are upgrading. You're not only cleaning, okay? You're not only doing energetic work, you're not only just meditating, you're not only just going to get your aura cleansed, you're not only just getting your chakras aligned, you're not only, you know what I'm saying, just buying new stuff, the material world and fancying things up, right? Getting new jobs, going new places. Many of you have come to realize that, oh, that was only the surface level of it. I'm still not quite getting to the level of the goal that I want. Oh, this is outdated. The system, the programs that I have, not only do they need updating, some of them need to be thrown out altogether, and I need some whole new software. On top of that, I need a whole new operating system. What do I mean by that? Your mind, your brain, your subconscious, right? Many of you are doing that, whether it is you're using subliminals, like myself. I use not only affirmations, but I use subliminals. Okay, typically when I first wake up or as I'm going to sleep, and then all night long sometimes. Okay, because many of you, like myself, have come to realize that our subconscious really truly governs 90 to 95% of our external world and reality. Our perceptions, our thoughts, our beliefs, our feelings, our behavior. Yeah, baby, do your research. Okay, so it's not enough just to clean up the external. It's not enough just to, on the surface, I am going to choose this rather than that, and hopefully, boom, roll the dice. It's going to be, nope, we got to go all the way in. Okay, get that all rewired, if you will. I liken it to neuroplasty. DNA surgery is what I call it. And many of you, earlier I was doing a recording and I wasn't released to upload it yet. So I'll just say this. I was doing a recording talking about, I can only say so much. Many of us are, and many of you, you're right in this part, this part that you're in. You're transitioning, okay? Because you've done so much work. So what I'm calling it is you are alchemizing your contrast connections. You guys want to know what that means. Alchemizing, basically you're neutralizing, you're disintegrating, you're cleaning it up, energetically speaking. Contrast experiences, connections, situationships, whatever you want to call it. Contrast meaning it was an experience that you didn't like, but I'm changing the verbiage for a reason, because I am assisting us with changing our belief systems about what we call good, bad, light, and dark, yada, yada. It's all energy. It's just a strand, spectrums, duality, polarity, one end, the other, and in between. Alchemy, neutralizing, disintegrating, right? Harmonizing. Contrast things that hurt you, contrast things that are counter your higher self, contrast things that are malevolent, meaning dense, dark, toxic in nature, that brought harm, mental, emotional, sexual, physical, no matter where it came from. So many of you are alchemizing your contrast. You're right there. You're alchemizing the remaining debris. Okay. So as this is happening, you're upgrading. Okay. Because it took a lot of guts, alchemy. Okay. It takes, hear me out, y'all. It really does. I don't even want to get sidetracked here and start talking about many of the greats of history and their experience with it. Okay. And when I say the greats, I'm talking about Yeshua, Krishna, Buddha, Mother Teresa. I'm talking about the greats that we, yogis of old, and that we look at, and I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother video. But all of these people in the human form, it took guts. All of these people on some level, if we think about it, they had to make a choice to go against the status quo on some level. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking about being a reckless, aimless rebel. That's different. I'm talking about they aligned with their higher soul, and they went against the established programs, whether it was religious, programs of control systems to keep people controlled and limited. Okay. That was based in fear and ego and the default setting. And because they did that and would not assimilate, or yeah, many of you already know where I'm going with that. Okay. But for many of you, the good thing about this reading is that you are there. Oh, yep. My left ear started ringing. Hold on. You're listening. Not to the bullshit, not to the garbage, not to your programming of old, not to, the trending and the yada yada. You're finally there. Okay. So this reading is going to give you kind of what's to come, maybe within the next few weeks or so, as you just stay in alignment with this upgrade, with this not only clearing, but operating system upgrade, if you will, conscious ascension, right? More than just an energy clearing, a conscious awakening, a conscious ascension. And how, hear me, how is this going to play out in the 3D for you? Okay. Excited. Let's do it, y'all. Now, because I can't hear the sound quality, I apologize in advance. Okay. If the rattle is a little bit too loud, or, I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping that I'm able to do it properly. So this is with the intention of just clearing our energy, breaking up the density that we may be currently holding in the auric field right now, okay? If you're open to it, you can set your intention, I'm sorry. If you guys are wondering, do your research. Shamans of old use sound like drumming, rattle, okay? If you don't know much about it, just Google it before you try to Make your judgment on it. Oops, sorry, guys. Hit the table there. Sorry. All right. Dang, this bottle's too full. Y'all can't even hear it shake. All right. I just refilled this bottle today from my stash that I created here. Oh, yeah, baby. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. mm. For those of you who join me on this 21 days of no complaining while practicing intentional gratitude, I want you to let me know how's it been going. For me, I've noticed a shift in my own energy, and I catch myself a lot easier and quicker, and I'm just seeing more beauty is standing out, more of the blissful things in life and in nature is standing out to me more than it would normally. So I'm really grateful and thankful for that. I really, truly am. Whew. All right, guys. All right, let's do it. Light team, you already know I've premeditated on this, and I just thank you in advance, higher self, for the violet fire I call upon and evoke. Thank you. All right. Computer upgrade. Let's do this. I'm going to start with the Haunted Tarot here to get the initial 9-card spread. In accordance with the higher self of the collective that this is resonating for. What's happening, light team? This conscious awakening, this ascension, this upgrade, this clearing, this reprogramming. What's happening? General read. Benevolence only. Thank you. Oh, man. Yikes. I shampooed my hair, but it's still a mess. Shampooed it today. I did it today. But I didn't do much else. Shampooed it and that was it. Next is the nails, y'all. So just bear with me. Ooh. Okay. 9-card spread that I studied on and looked into today for the collective. Doing something different for them. May this reading be clear, true, concise as possible, loving, high vibrational, yet accurate, balanced. What's needed in this now? What's needed to know? Okay? In the name of their higher self and all that are involved. Ooh, I like that. What I just saw, y'all. Okay. 9-card spread initial. Let's see here. Wow. Ooh, like I said, major transformation. Death is at the bottom of the deck. And I just said that. So death and transformation is about death and rebirth. And so it goes along with this theme. Like I said, many of you are doing deep clearing, but more than that, you are removing outdated software, getting new software. Not only that, but upgrading the operating system in which your software is going to run. That's a major transformation. This is a major arcana. Okay, this is water, Scorpio energy, which is emotional, but it's transformative. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you guys, whoa, you got 3 majors back to back here. You got the world. So you've ended some major cycles. The high priestess and death, that's back to back at the bottom of the deck. So, like I said, many of you have followed your intuition. You have surrendered to the higher self. Okay. You've ended some old cycles and now are aligning. Are allowing this transformation, right? Powerful. I knew it. I knew it. So give me a second so I can just interpret the messages for you guys here. 1 second. All right. So what we have is 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, King of Cups, first row, second row, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Star, Major Arcana. Last row, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. All good, all. No, I'm just playing because I'm seeing some things. Let me stop. Okay. Okay. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm. I'm here, you guys. I'm just getting messages. This is a totally different kind of reading, so the flow is a little different. Okay, so to start, many of you, with this 2 of Swords being the leading card out, 2 of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it represents the air element. It represents the mind. It represents communication. Now, I don't want to show every card though, because I want to do this differently. But in this deck, the 2 of Swords, there's a blindfold, but it's a willing blindness, okay? Because her 2 hands are right here. So it ain't, she has to be. So this is the land of indecision or of being of 2 minds or feeling confused, okay? So many of you have been going through something with the emotions, with the king of emotion being the last card of the first row, 9 of wands being right in the middle. That's the wounded warrior. That's the resilience. That's the person that has gone through it. That's fire energy. Okay, so we have fire and water, alchemy, and air, basically air, fire, and water. I don't see any earth yet. Okay, but this transformation, this upgrade, this shift, if you will, you have endured, okay, but now are coming into a place. The King of Cups in its upright position is one of the most emotionally intelligent and balanced kings, and kings just simply mean the masculine form. So many of you are going through a transformation, death and rebirth upgrade in terms of the masculine principle within yourself and how that has manifested in your life, how it has manifested in your emotions, in your relationships, what you have co-created. You have endured a lot with that 9 of wands, right? And you were unsure, you were of two minds, you felt confused, you felt blinded, you felt blinded by the darkness, by the unknown, by the uncertainty of things. And it's been a long road, okay, regarding the masculine. And it can be a girl, but it's just referring to the masculine principle, the yang energies within ourselves and the yang energies in our external dynamics, okay? It's been a long road. But in this deck, the 9 of wands, I like it because it's like it's lit up and she has this torch and she's like in this maze. So you guys have been doing the work is what I'm trying to say. Trying to understand yourself, trying to understand why, you know, things have been a certain way, okay? But you're clear now, because now the 2 of swords is, I see the sequence. The 2 of swords is the first card out in the first row, the first column. Right up under that 2 of swords, you got the ace of swords, which is all about the truth and clarity. The ace of swords is coming into the know. So that's telling me that you are now no longer in the dark. You've taken the blinders off. You have truth and clarity regarding that, okay? Truth and clarity. And now you're standing your ground in that 7 of wands, which is defense. This is all about standing up for self. It's all about, even in this, in this deck, you know, fighting off, I don't even want to say fighting off, but just realizing what is your truth versus what's not your truth. So you cut out the willful blindness about that, standing ground in what that truth is, okay? Going across with that second row here about love, the Ace of Cups, right? Give me a second. Wow. With the Ace of Swords being here, then the Ace, there's 2 aces together. With the Ace of Swords being here, air energy, the Ace of Cups, water, the star energy, the major arcana of the star, which is air again. You healed. You realized that you could pour love into yourself and heal that masculine principle within yourself. In other words, you realize that, hey, I'm not blind. I'm not in the dark. The truth is in me. I'm going to cut off the blindfold with my Ace of Swords, with the truth and clarity that has been revealed to me through this 9 of wands on this journey regarding why the masculine principle has been so out of balance within myself. And as a result, within the dynamics that I create and attract. So I'm going to cut that off and realize and pour the cup of love into myself. I'm going somewhere, you guys. Give me a moment. Because see, first, It applies to you. This is why I'm speaking in this manner. This is what you've realized, which is what got you here. But it's not only what you've realized and what you have integrated and alchemized within yourself, it's also what you are manifesting by cutting off the blinders, by going the distance to do the work, okay? Cutting off with that Ace of Swords, you're manifesting healing with this star energy. You're manifesting love with this Ace of Cups, self-love, and as a result, love coming towards you. Okay. And love when I say love, I'm not just talking about romance. I'm saying co-creating now healthy masculine, the masculine principle, healthy, balanced, evolved. See, because you're switching programs here. Okay. Think about the Matrix movie, and if that helps you. Okay. You're unplugging from one system so that you can operate more optimally and manifest a better reality, a higher reality, a loving reality, a reality more in resonance. Okay. But you did it internal. This is the thing. That truth brought you to realize that it needed to go within. You needed to deal with your masculine wound, the father wound. Okay. Anything to do with the masculine principle within yourself, even if it came in the form of a woman, because there are some women who operate more primarily in their masculine. So don't get stuck on the gender when I'm referring to masculine energy, because you could have been around a bunch of women in your life that were primarily ruled by masculine energy. Okay. So the father wound, the masculine wound. Okay. So you went within. This is powerful because wow. 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 As I move further down, you're standing ground. This is powerful too, because with the Seven of Wands is fire, it's saying that you ain't taking no shit. You found your truth. And it's not that you're going around, it looks this way, but it's more energetic, because you have, energetically speaking, you've come to that truth. You've done this clearing work. You're changing your frequency. And now you realize that, okay, you know, I can stand ground. I don't have to accept the illusions anymore. I don't have to accept the outdated programs of the matrix that everyone else is choosing by their free will. But I don't have to play their game. I don't have to. I know what my truth is now, right? Because you studied with this Page of Swords, air energy. You studied. You did the work when nobody was looking. You did the work in your silence. You did the work behind the scene. You were relentless with that Nine of Wands up top. Relentless. Strength, baby. Wherewithal. Mettle. Tenacity. Okay? Resilience. I'll call it that bounce back. No matter how many times you slapped, that bounce back, baby. You were relentless in learning and finding your truth. You were relentless in getting to your answers. In that defense, like that Seven of Wands was like, I'm gonna show enough upgrade. I'm a show enough clear my DNA. I'm a show enough stand on my truth. Whatever it takes. All right. And this brought you to your Queen of Cups energy. Highly intuitive, very kind, very balanced, very nurturing in a sense of soothing emotion, very emotionally intelligent. She is more intuitive. Well, they're the king and queen because we have a pair on the deck. I was just want to let y'all know. For some of you all, it may be about love. We do officially have a pair. We have a king and a queen of cups. So two things that's telling me you have integrated your yin and your yang in your emotion body. You have upgraded the yin and the yang. Okay. That's one interpretation. That's where it all started, because everything is in here first. Okay. That's what it's telling me. the yin and yang in you, because we have a pair on the deck, okay? You all have been working on that and you're upgrading that dynamic and program. You no longer want the old, outdated, patriotic, archaic, fear ego-based system that was disempowering and harmful to both. Okay. And so since you surrendered to the higher self and allowed that to happen, there was an integration that started taking place. There was a healing to both the masculine and the feminine principle. This is deep. The mother wound and the father wound now. Okay. So you stood your ground. You did the studying. You looked into it. You figured out how to, what do I need to do to change my dang on brain, my belief system? What do I need to do to change my energy? What do I need to do? You just stayed on it, stayed on it, stayed on it, stayed on it through the ups and downs, through the hurts, the pains, through the tears, the laughter, the storms, the calm, through all of it, when nobody was really looking. Or when they thought you were doing something different. Powerful. Not only that, since the star card is in between this role of the king and the queen, that's a merging. That is a healing. This is a major thing, you guys. It's not light. Not light at all. Okay. So now, because you've done this, guess what's about to happen for you if this is what you want? Since you've been working on this inside of you, you're about to manifest it. In other words, in your 3D form. Not because you're trying to control things, not because you're trying to manipulate things, not because you're trying to people please, not because of any of it, because you integrate it. Yeah, baby. Whoo, good glory. I think this was this way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is okay. So also, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Some of you may be standing ground against an offer with that Seven of Wands down here. You don't know yet. Okay. And the reason why is because in the past, with this Two of Swords up at the top, in the past, you felt like there was too much back and forth or confusion with the issue of love. Ace of Cups is at the heart of your reading. You being the Queen of Cups, if you're the feminine energy. So that's why you're on defense. You're standing in like a defense because maybe, leading up to this upgrade, leading up to this change, you've went through situations where you felt like it was always something with this Two of Swords coming from the king right up here at the top, right? Because of that, you don't know if you want his Ace of Cups or not, because you feel like I'm the Queen of Cups. I embody the essence. Like I give this out in my sleep. If you look at the difference between the king and the queen here, it'll explain what I'm talking about. See, the king, if you look at the difference in these two, they are both on the same level, right? But they manifest differently. So depending on if he was in his low vibration in your time past, because they're not that external anyway, they're just emotionally intelligent. But if they are energetically off as well, he may be abusive. He may be withholding and detached, right? So because of what you went through, he's sitting on his throne. He got his cup in his hand, right? And he's just looking down at his cup, right? If you look at her, she's in water. She's not sitting down. She's standing up. She is in water and she's not looking down at her cup. She is looking forward and she is handing her cup out. See the difference between them? So she knows how to show her love more. She knows how to express it. She knows how to extend it. She's not just sitting there. Okay. So what I'm picking up with that is many of you, because of, what you've gone through and your new upgrades that you're going through, you're kind of on that 7 of Wands is the stand guard. Like, I will not, like, it's like the stand guard energy. Like, come over here with the foolery, right? Which is okay. That's a good thing, to stand in your truth. I don't see anything so far that's kind of like, but let's see. Okay. Let me get a clarifier from, gosh, I'm already in here. Y'all know how I do it, especially since this is a new reading. It was different and I had to catch the messages. So I ain't going to apologize for it being long. Hell, if it's too long for you, you can always click off. That's, same thing I do when I'm on YouTube. Hey, I'm just saying, if it's something, if I ain't ready to be there that long, hell, that's their channel. That's how I feel about it. If I have a problem with their channel, then I need to roll. Simple as that. That's their channel. That's their flavor. Instead of sitting there critiquing folks, like, go critique your own shit. Oh, humans. Okay. Light team, thank you. Thank you. This is a powerful reading, though. It's coming out way more different. And I even want to add that even if it's not love-based, it's just you guys are realizing that you desire and require and deserve and worthy and have a divine right to balance. That's what I'm picking up. To balance, because when I see this suit here of a king and a queen, you realize that you deserve emotional fulfillment. You deserve healthy connections. And that simply means people that are vibrationally in a place to understand what reciprocity means and that desires to and want to be that, okay, versus feeling bullied into it or strong-armed into it. They have the capacity and understanding and intelligence and desire to not only receive from the queen, which is already like that in her sleep, but understanding that, okay, no, all connections, not just romance, okay, not just dating, not just marriage, all connections, friendships, family, partners, if this is not reciprocal, if it ain't balanced and have the capacity to do that work or have an interest and desire and self-aware enough, you finally realize and healed and integrated that all that karmic junk that you've gone through in your life, even starting from your bloodline, your family, your origins and all of that, you alchemize. Realizing that, that was faulty. That's not how it is. That ain't healthy. That was just a damn program. That was the conditioning. And I was a product of it. Now I realize, like, no. That you deserved people that wanted to give into you just as much as you gave to them. I'm going to do a whole nother reading or a video one day talking about the value of what do we put our value in? Because we hear statements that people make sometimes like, I work hard for the money. And there's a high value on that. Nothing wrong with it. I work hard for the money, so I don't want to be fast and loose with it. But equally so, we work hard for what we attain energetically. We work hard for the energy that we bring to people. We work hard for that. That didn't come easy. It came with a price. And it continues to come with a price, because guess what? If we were not diligent, just like if they were not diligent and working hard for this, if we were not diligent, we wouldn't have that essence that everyone craves. So if people put a high value on, I work hard for my money, I ain't gonna just be giving it. Okay. Everything is energy. Money is energy. That's what it is. It's energy. It's a frequency. That's it. Okay. Just like somebody's presence, if they have a comforting presence, if they have a healing presence, if they have a healing touch, if they have the Midas touch, if they have that costs something. Many of you realize that you have to value that just as much as everyone else around you may value money. That it was just as pricey. Okay? Because if it was so easy to get and attain, ask yourself that question. It should be equally valued, the whole point. And you've come to realize that, like, no, I'm gonna suck up my energy. You know what I'm saying? And treat it like it's cheap. treat, or treat it like it, you know what I'm saying, it's common and second to none. It's not. Just like when people say they worked hard for their degrees, they worked hard for their jobs and careers and the money that they make. And if you ask them their story, they'll tell you they had to sacrifice. They worked night and day, blood, sweat, and tears. And they did this and they did that and yada, yada. They had to take this and they had to take that. You'll hear the stories. Likewise, people who are energetically blessed, don't think for a moment that they didn't have to suffer or that they didn't have to invest the same way the individuals who put their energy and their focus on the external into money. Because while everybody else was partying, getting high and gambling and doing whatever they were doing, no judgment, while everybody was fast and loose, people that were invested in their spirituality or their internal world was meditating, was somewhere at a Reiki center getting cleaned up, was doing some research on getting that mind and brain fixed. You know what I'm saying? Was change, you know what I'm saying? Like it's investment. Okay? Same thing, baby. Same thing. So many of you through this upgrade clearing, new systems, new programs, new operating system, realize like we finna change the name of that. We ain't rolling with that. I deserve and if I see it ain't so, Seven of Wands right here in the corner at the bottom, I will stand guard against anything that is not going to present, not talk, not say, that's not going to present balance. Boom. Love it. Love it. Okay. This is, yeah, baby. I'm proud. I'm so proud of y'all. Those of you who this is really for, I'll say it that way. I'm proud. I'm proud of y'all. Because it's a long time coming. And you had to stick in there through all of the bullshit, the lies, the games, the gossip, the backbiting, all of it. You had to stand through all of it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Ooh, yeah, baby. See, here's another ace. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Ace of Wands. The only thing I don't see yet is the Ace of Pentacles, but let's see, because that may come out. Light team. Two of Swords. What's that about? The Two of Swords up top. What's that about, light team? Just one card. What's this Two of Swords? The collective here. It's the Two of Swords. Oh, had a hopper there. Hold on. Two of Swords. Justice for the Queen. It landed on the Queen of Cups. Good karma, baby. Justice. Things coming to balance. You've been searching for it, waiting for it, wondering about it, working hard. Look, I said you guys been working hard. 8 of Pentacles. Here's Earth, baby. Earth is on the board now. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The 8 of Pentacles is the earth realm. It's all about working hard, diligence. She mixing her shit up. Look, you was doing your alchemy and shit. You had your oils and your herbs. You was like, fuck that. Where's my cot? We finna change the game, baby. Justice is here. Light team, Knight of Wands. What's that about? For the collective. Knight of the World. See? Oh, this is a major. Wow. Ooh, this is a powerful reading, y'all. We got 1, 2. This is the third major arcana so far. Okay. This is the end. The world. Cycles. Completions. Ending to all of this stress. 9 of Wands. Ending, completing the cycle of endless battles. Being beat up. Right? Injustices. It's the end, baby. With death being at the bottom of the deck. The world again. That's 2. Woo. Ooh, the high priest. Yeah. I knew this was a major. And look. Oh. And here's another major. The Fool. New beginnings. The world right here. And then new beginnings. Ooh-wee. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all about that business though. Y'all was like, ain't nobody got no time to be locked in the matrix. Okay, the King of Cups, light team. What's that about? The King of Cups, light team. Ooh, I missed it. It was a jumper. The King of Cups, light team. There, the devil. I know what that's about, but I'm gonna leave that alone. The devil showed up, another major arcana. The King of Cups is about the devil. Boom, Capricorn is in the house. It represents Capricorn in tarot, but get that out your head. Don't mean that. It represents the earth realm. It represents pleasures, addictions, anything in the 3D. This clarified the King of Cups. The devil. The masculine devils. The Page of Swords. Okay, so what this is telling me is many of you learned something. Okay, about the root issues of what was wrong with the masculine principle, starting from the father wound in yourself, the masculine within yourself, all the experiences and the trauma which created what? Addiction, codependency, attachments that were unhealthy to masculine forms, to masculines that were emotionally manipulative. You found it out. You cut to it. You got to the core. The pages is a learning. It's messages. It's communication. Swords, especially, is communication, study, research. You got to the root. Like, oh, this was why I create these toxic masculine dynamics. This is why there's this incessant connection to toxicity with masculine energy. This is, 3 of Swords. You got to the root of it. What kept breaking your heart? As you search for 10 of Cups, which is happiness. Yeah, look at all these cups. Yeah, you guys got to it. You got to the root of the problem. Ooh, we ended this. Oh, see, justice right here, the world, and then the devil. All hell to the hell. shoot. No more, no more, no more. Some of y'all are going to be saying, no more back and forth and forth. No more back and forth and forth. That world card being in the middle, it's done. It's done. No more toxicity. This is in the healthy form. Hear me out, okay? That's what you're alchemizing. I'm making a joke about it all just to kind of keep it humorous and funny and all that. But that's some deep shit. You're getting some justice here. You got justice, the world, and then the devil. The world is in the middle, cycle ending because of justice showing up in the house, baby. That's a good thing, okay? It also represents the imbalance, like it's the cycles of this imbalance within yourself, okay, as well as any the action orientated side of you, because masculine principle represents more of the action. Okay, so it's not just the external relationships and connections, it's also representing it into these burdensome 9 of wandsy energy regarding the masculine principle: emotional instability, emotional unavailability, emotional immaturity, emotional detachment. All right, or emotional abusiveness, because that's the other version of out of balance masculine. Okay, insensitive. Okay, so that's powerful, y'all. Hell, we got how many majors on the deck already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the one at the bottom over there, the death here. Shit. Ace of Swords, light team. Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords, light team? Some of you all are already feeling the lightness or the freedom. Hermit. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to just get the rest of the cards so I can just get into the interpretation. I already know what that's about. Ace of Cups, light team. Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords. I like that. The Star, light team. Star. 6 of Swords. I like that too. 7 of Wands, light team. 2 of Cups. Aww. Page of Swords, light team. Page of Swords. Light team. Oh. Ooh. Page of Swords, light team. Page of Swords. Ooh. 4 of Swords. Ah. Queen of Cups, light team. Queen of Cups, light team. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I get it. And there's the Queen of Cups again. Oh, hell. All right. Double confirmation. The feminine is showing up strong. Okay. So with this Ace of Swords and the Hermit, you know, that's, to me, that's really clear and self-explanatory. So many of you, like I said, it's another major arcanic energy. Good gracious God. Yep, that's another major. So many of you went within. The Hermit energy came upon you, which is Earth energy, is Virgo. Okay, that caused you to seek the truth, the light within you, and that's what enabled you with that the Ace of Swords to come to the truth and clarity. Okay, and about love, in some cases, 2 of Cups. That's soulmate energy. 2 of Cups typically is referred to as soulmate energy. Past life energy, but it also, in my esteem, represents, again, yin and yang. Okay, partnerships. So you came to the truth, you found it. Okay, with the Knight of Swords clarifying this Ace of Cups, you quickly found the truth. You quickly moved into healing because the Knight of Swords is in between the Hermit and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is representing walking away into calmer water. So you quickly manifested your healing regarding love, self-love, love principle, the masculine, feminine principle, the star energy. So the Six of Swords on top of the star is like you quickly manifested healing. You went right into it as you went into hermit mode, okay? You guys, you came into some understanding about individuals or connections that were fast and loose in your life with the Devil, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. And you're standing your ground on your truth. You're healing with this Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles on top of the Queen. So many of you manifested that healing through what you come to know with that Page of Swords. You found something out, okay? And you are healing. You're recovering from out of balanced partnerships, family, friends, lovers, connections. You manifested it from being left out on the cold with the Five of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Cups, not getting back what she gave. Five of Pentacles, earth energy. That's all about scarcity and lack, but it's also about, left out on the cold. So where the Queen was not receiving what she gave, you are healing from that. You manifested it for yourself with your upgrades. You did it all by yourself. And when I say by yourself, I'm referring to 3D. Okay. I'm not saying that we don't have, most of you really did. Like there was nobody coddling you and holding your hand. You kind of just had to, with this Page of Swords, like I said, you guys had to basically, we got Page of Swords twice. Wait, hold on. I thought we did. Okay, never mind. I thought we had it twice. Maybe it was at the bottom of one of the decks. But you guys had to really just be diligent and do the work, right? And set your intentions and call on your light team to ask you, to ask them for help. And you did. Like quick, because what I'm seeing here, that it was so fast. Knight of Swords is a very quick, it's knights move, they're fast. And the Knight of Swords is very fast. It's communicating energy, it's air. So it's like, whoo, 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 whoo. Okay. So as you went into your hermit, you align with your higher self and you manifested your straight up upgrade. Like boom. And so now, as a result, what I can tell you guys is that because of this, justice is about to be served for you if it hasn't already. Justice quickly with this Knight of Swords behind this Five of Pentacles in your life, okay? Behind this Two of Cups. This, all these old cycles, all these burdens up here in the middle here, you've completed the cycle. What that means is this: you've learned. You have. Cycle's over. Yeah. Swift healing. That is deep and powerful, baby. I digs it. I digs that. Okay. Now let's move on. Oracles. Before I start, we're already at an hour. Bless my life. Blessings. Bless our lives. I bet people forgot. I had some people making comments about, I was trying to put a comment in the live earlier because I had a couple people made a comment on something, I think, on one of the videos about they had missed it or they were trying to catch me or something. Maybe they're working or something. Hell, we're tired. Shit, it's 12 o'clock. It was somebody, I can't remember. I know a few people got on, and I was like, aw, they wanted to catch the lives. Bless their hearts. They'll catch it, I'm sure. They're gonna be like, aw. Oops. Okay, light team. All right, from the, I think it's Healing Energy Oracle here. Can we get some messages for the collective that this is resonating for, and they've really been doing this work? Can we get a message for them? Just one card. It's fine, light team. What do they need to know regarding this reading? What do they need to know? Or hell, I'll take it. Healer of the ages. Oh, wow. 7th chakra, the crown. Okay. 5, 6 is synchronicity. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Healer of the ages. That's Yeshua. Wow. Okay. But I've been saying that this whole reading. Like, you guys, I don't know what you did. You did something. You aligned to the ascended master of Yeshua. Jesus, okay, was a part of this, okay? And is still a part of it for you, if that's what you resonate and connect to, because that's what popped out. And 6 represents the lovers in tarot. It represents past life energy in tarot with 6 of cups. And even with the devil, 5 plus 1 is 6. So it just represents this balance, okay? Was a part of this whole process of bringing things back to balance, healing. Wow. Your crown chakra. So you've aligned. This is how we connect with the higher self. You've aligned Archangel Uriel, 7th chakra, and have overcome these challenges. 4 plus 1 is 5, right? In the belief systems, the thoughts, right? Feeling all tied up behind a man or a woman, but masculine, the out of balance masculine. Your third eye, Metatron, gave you all the insights you needed that was hidden. You healed your heart. You are embarking on your new journey. Here we go. I was waiting to see this. Now you're about to embark and align with a man holding a coin, ready to give you a solid offer, or partner, a masculine form, masculine energy, ready to give you a tangible pinnacle, okay? Because it's the door to value. You value yourself now, okay? Contract, balance, baby. Here's justice. I told you guys justice was here. You're getting to your happiness. You're creating it. You're empowered with Archangel Chamuel. Your solar plexus kicked in, live and hot and clear. Took your power back. Wow, y'all, that's deep. All right, light team. With the beautiful healer of the ages. The real version of him, not the program version. All right. All right, galactic family. What does the collective need to know? Or what will assist will be a light language activation to keep their healing on track and moving forward. Their upgrade, their release, their conscious ascension, their new program, new operating system, the software, if you will, pertaining to this reading, however it resonates for them, whether it's love, family, friends, partners, the yin and yang within themselves, however it fits. Your light language, just one card, working with the healer of ages, archetypal energy here. One of the greatest yogis of all time, probably the greatest. He mastered himself on that level. What healing activation, galactic family, here that would assist with this, as well as working with the healer of ages for the collective, to keep this going in a benevolent and smooth way that they manifest the justice, baby. Thank you. Oh, now it's at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. The Orions is stepping in to assist you guys with continuing to release, which is good. It's all the same. Blame. On a deep level, hear me out. Blame of yourself. Blaming yourself for everything that has ever happened to you. Blaming yourself that everything that you went through as a child, everything that you created, what created all of the stuff that led to this moment, this now. What's going to keep this going smoothly in a benevolent way is this activation. As you gaze, this is a light language glyph. It's encoded, okay? So Orion's is stepping in deep for you to help you more easily release the blame where it's just stored in you, okay? Whether it's projected blame that's being projected on you, whether it's blame that you inherited through your ancestry and Akashic records and you carried that like it's your fault that the masculine was out of balance, and it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not your fault. If the father principle was out of balance, it's not your fault. Okay. Everybody, really essentially did the best they could, but certainly we need to understand it wasn't our fault. That programming, that trauma, taking on the blame, that's typical of a young person. When they live in abusive stuff, they blame themselves. They don't know how to process complex stuff just yet. And then we start attracting and manifesting people that are still in that same energy of what we came from, that projects. It's your fault that I'm abusive. It's your fault that I'm a drunk. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's not. You still deserve love. But also releasing the blame towards them. This is a big one. It's not to say, take this with wisdom. Releasing blame don't mean you go back and get in the same trash. It just simply means letting it go and just observing the experience, integrating it, accepting it, and continuing to do so. Just letting it go, asking your team to help you, feeling what you got to feel, but release it. Release. That's powerful. Wow. And being in the now. Okay. This is at the bottom. Unity consciousness. and faith. This is what's supporting you right now. These are the upgrades that's happening. Okay? Powerful. It's going deep. This is going into epigenetics here, you guys. This ain't just some affirmations. Okay? Affirmations, just the surface level, layer 1. This is going deep. Okay? To restructure things, basically. Your whole get down. And not just externally. It's in here. It's in your consciousness that this is taking place. Wow. Powerful stuff. Future creating. Yeah. You guys are creating. I said that. You're creating a whole new another get down. A whole nother something. Boom. All right. Moving on. One card. Fighting. As we close this out, I'm going to pull from here in the Romance Angels for those who are wanting to know how this is going to affect their love lives. We'll get one card from there as well. Because I already know I have a collective. Some of them are interested and some of them aren't. But I want to contribute to both. Some of y'all, I hear some of y'all say, it's all about the Benjamins, baby. Like in a joking way. You're saying it like, no, I'm all about manifesting my security, my empire, my legacy, some of y'all like, Oh, man. It's funny. It's not in a superficial way. I'm not picking that up. It's just that for some of you, it's like you just rather focus on creating a world and reality that you feel like you deserve. And so for some of you, that means you just want to focus on contributing to the collective, your service to humanity, your home life, your happiness within yourself. You're like, in terms of external, you're like, I don't know if I want to put my energy there right now. And there's nothing wrong with that, actually. Hey, you know what you need and what you want, I ain't mad. When you ready, you're ready. And it ain't on someone else's timeline. You know what I mean? It's on what you determine. As long as you're being true and honest and real with yourself and those you involve yourself with, it's all good. Light team. Couple hoppers here. Can we get a message? Some support here to help the collective, encourage the collective here with this releasing of the blame, receiving further healing energy from the healer of the ages. Let go and enjoy. I like seeing this. That means it's right here and right now, baby. Just let it all go and enjoy the bliss, the goodness that's right here and that is manifesting right before your very eyes. Just let go. And I know that's so cliche. It's like, oh, we're so tired of hearing, let go, right? Let go. Well, ask your higher self to help you with that in a practical way. For some of you is, oh, wow. Some of you is retreating and forgiving. Yeah, that goes with it. Like, forgive yourself. None of us do everything right all the time. You know what I'm saying? We're processing. Forgive those. Yeshua's one of his famous statements, right? Let it go. And don't mean you got to be their friend. It don't mean you got to go have coffee. I mean, you determine that. It just means that you accept it as an experience. You thank it because it was contrast. What I said in the beginning was that many of you, and I'll later do a message or a chat on that, is You are alchemizing your contrast connections. So all of the stuff you experienced that was crummy, crappy, and shitty and beneath you, it was contrast. Okay. And it provoked you to own your own, kind of like come into your own, to step into the essence and the divinity of you versus a role that people wanted you to play. Let it go. Retreat and pamper. Yeah, baby. Embrace your power. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Moving on. Last deck. All right. Light team, for my beautiful collective here that want to know what is this going to mean for them in terms of love. We've already told them that they're manifesting justice. They ended some old toxic cycles. They're manifesting balance. They manifested calmer waters. They're healing. They're going to be manifesting connections that are healthy and balanced, integrated feminine and masculine here. Justice being served. Some of them want to know, how is this going to look romantically? What's the messages, light team? For the collective that this read is resonating for. One more shuffle. All right. Oh, hi. Sorry. Sakashi. We're actually just about to wrap this up. I'm so sorry you came in here late. We're getting the last card here. But welcome. Thank you for joining. Maybe you can go back and look at it and maybe something here for you in the reading, okay? All right, light team. What's the message for the collective that's interested in love here? They want to know, how's this going to play out romantically for them pertaining to this reading within the next few weeks, because this particular spread is designed. Damn. Oh, and it jumped over into the Two of Cups. Open sesame. Okay. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, well, bless the Lord. Sorry. For some of you, you're about to manifest some kind of a past life connection with somebody, whether it be in a whole nother carnation or somebody you've been with. Now, you're gonna know, okay? We asked, how is this going to play out for you romantically? Those of you who are interested, this reading is designed, this particular layout is designed to gauge, if you want a timeline gauge, it's anywhere between, I think it's 7 days to a few weeks. Okay, so all of this work you guys have done and all these changes and shifts, for those who are interested in the romance aspect, okay, you're manifesting a past life relationship. And it jumped on the Two of Cups, which is the past life relationship card, okay? Soulmate kind of energy, okay? At the bottom of the deck is playfulness. And then we have new love. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Shit. I mean, shoot, you have forgiving and learning and then calling in your soulmate. Wow. You guys came through deception, and I know, I get it. You guys, that's what y'all alchemized a lot of that. Okay. So it says here, playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So many of you are about to have some fun, straight up. Like, you're feeling lighter. Okay. You're going to sense and feel this justice within yourself. You're going to feel this sense of confidence. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So hell, if y'all haven't already met, y'all fence to or something. Okay. Or if it is someone from your past, then it's going to be new, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yep. Like I said earlier, you guys are just releasing, and releasing. Okay. So, wow. All right. Well, you guys, that's it. That's your reading. That's your weekly Friday Night Live. Oh, Friday Night Live. Okay. Yeah, that's your weekly Friday Night Live. You guys are upgrading, man. You're getting a whole new computer system, if you will. All right. You're not just cleaning, you're upgrading. You're getting new software, you're getting a whole new operating system. And you've been in this whole process, right? That's leading you to this ultimate justice, baby. Ultimate justice is in his house. The world is here. You have completed cycles and starting new. The star is here. You are healing and going into calmer waters. The hermit was here. You went within and found your truth. The healer of the ages is here to assist you with continuing to alchemize. The Orions in the galactic realm is here to assist you with alchemizing and releasing any further blame that you've absorbed or that was projected towards you, right? And that you may have towards those who've hurt you. Good God, Two of Cups is here. You've gotten over the devil energy and shiznit. With the death card at the bottom of the deck, y'all doing some powerful heavyweight stuff. Mega divine feminine and masculine energy being healed and alchemized within yourself. And as a result, you are about to walk into justice and balance in the external. Boom. Mic drop, tarot card drop, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, baby. Law of cause and effect in the house. Many of you have put in the work. You made the sacrifices. You're still alone. And because of that, things are energetically, it may seem slow, but I'm telling you, energetically, it's coming into balance. Justice is in the house up at the top, one of the leading cards of clarifiers here, okay? That's good karma. Justice in the world, yeah. The star, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, you guys. Let me see. Is there anything else, light team, before I let them go? Is there anything else that would? Oops, sorry, y'all. Y'all was like, dang, she up close. Okay, let's get us a spiritual as F. I likes these cards. Every time they're funny. They always make me laugh. And then they're also sarcastic. And they say shit that nobody else don't want to say. Like, it's like, I love it. And then it brings a little bit of humor, you know what I'm saying? Lightweightness. So I'm going to just pull one for you guys to go, okay? Kind of lighten it. Like, okay. Because it's a lot of major arcana energy here. So, whew, that's mega energy, okay? When it's major arcanas like that, you guys are going through some major upgrade, transformation. And it can feel like a lot sometimes, okay? Especially when you're just in that process. It hasn't come to that end result. So let me get you hopefully a fun card. Let's see what happens. Light team from Spiritual AF here. For the collective that's resonating with this reading and message. What do we have? Lighten their mood, lighten their frequency, put a smile on their face, make them laugh. What we got here, light team? Boom. Okay. Let's do it. I'm extra as fuck too. Oh my God. It says, wait, what does it say? It says, it's okay, guacamole. I'm extra as fuck too. Oh Lord. I like that though. Hold on. It says here at the back of that, hold up. It says, being extra means you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your own fleek eyebrows, or or you give a shit about the environment, or you give a shit about making your ass clap. Be extra today. Yup, it's a thing. I like that. To me, this is just screaming, just embrace every part of who you are. It's all right. We all got something, okay? We all got something. The two cards, though, that came out was look at the fucking moon. Okay, look, okay. I like moon gazing and stargazing. Okay, look at the fucking moon. It says here, just look at that thing. It's lovely as fuck, right? You're welcome. And that's it. Simplicity. Just drop it all and go stand outside and look at the moon. Boom. This one says, courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. That's why life feels hard. This came out before for some of you. And it says here, what is the difference between courage and stupidity in your life? A big part of adulting is not crossing the line where your rebelliousness turns into recklessness. The people who ride this line most gracefully usually have a clear eye on their values and a good friend or two who will tell them when they're being a dumb ass. If you can't decide if you're being brave or stupid, call a friend. Hint, don't call a dumbass friend though. Love it. What I'm picking up with this is that many of you, this is what you have come to know. And this is why you have a smile on your face. You've come to realize within yourself that, hey, speaking to you, that listen, it's the difference between being courageous and taking a leap of faith or just downright dumb. Einstein said the I think it goes like the root of insanity or something like that is doing the same thing over and 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 over, but yet somehow convincing yourself and believing that you finna get a different result. Many of you have really, through this process, you've come to grips with that. Like, and you laugh. You're like, okay, I'm gonna be courageous on something worth being courageous about. I'm not going to hide behind that just so I can do the same stupid shit. I'm going to be courageous on something that I haven't dared to do for my betterment, not for some stupid shit, right? Not for some shallow shit. I'm going to take courage in something that my soul is resonating with. That's courage. That takes courage, right? That's the bomb. Boom. Well, there you have it. Love you guys. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Love it, 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 love it. You guys are doing good. I'm proud of you. Send you guys love and light. Okay. My battery is dying. Anyways, take care. I will be uploading tomorrow for day 3 of 21 days of no complaining while practicing gratitude. It may be a mantra, it may be a Reiki session, it may be light language, but it will have the intention and the theme to go along with what we have set with this 21 days of no complaining while practicing gratitude. Send you guys love and light. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Love yourself, honor yourself, be good to yourself. At the end of the day, we are one, but we're having an individual 3D experience. At the end of the day, we are with ourselves. Talk to you guys next time. Love and light and namaste.